Heyo everyone, this is a Happy Animate Cafe manager here with another walkthrough episode for the game Xeno Saga Episode 1.
Chief! Chief?
Okay, this is where I stopped off in the last episode.
Are you alright?
Yeah, thanks. Did I push my luck a little too far this time?
Huh.
Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides,
Was there something else?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on that data. Today's our deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon. Attention, please. We are scheduled to get out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your indicated areas of safety. Once again, attention, please. We are scheduled to get out.
Okay, I got a little tired of playing the Don Hankins Affection, so I'm gonna take a break from that for right now and continue this project. So yeah, this is gonna be another long ass project.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space at its absolute time, 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdraw.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then. So, we're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, the asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, Tim.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No, of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything changed. What exactly is that thing?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before,
Apparently, they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful. That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on. Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation? They're scheduled for turning the A7 reports today. A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. About time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well. Yes, sir. What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android? That's right. You didn't know? Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. There were casualties during the last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated a hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envy, that's all.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks. This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in simulation? I can't wait to see Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now. Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
By the way, Chief, what did you think of the MWS and the AGW in the egg? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during this test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. While I hear Miyuki's closely involved with the MWS, I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plug-in that we use to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable considering they have a lot of other concerns like the budget. Uh-oh, a summons to the bridge is never a good sign. You better hurry or you'll never hear the end of it, if the report is late. Chief, I understand you have your reasons, but a machine is only as meaningful as the functional goals it fulfills. Perhaps Cosmos would be happiest if she was able to demonstrate her full capability. Chief, shall we try a startup experiment again? If there are any items you didn't get last time, I suggest you go get them now. I'm sure they'll be useful in the real world too. Well, if you're in the habit of level grinding, enlighten those jarheads, will you? Tell them that development research is a living, breathing thing. For some reason, my timer reads it 0 minutes, 0 hours, and 0 seconds. Wow. Chief, there was a strange interference earlier. Did anything unusual happen during the dive? There's no record of it in our log. I don't know what to make of it. Chief, I've been meaning to ask you, why are you so devoted to Cosmos? Aesthetic sensitivity system? I think we should be focusing on our research on Cosmos outlying systems in order to develop her weaponry. Oh, hey, Janice, taking a break. Oh, hi, Chief, how are you? Why don't you take a break too? You won't hold up if you keep pushing yourself so hard. Thanks, bro, we're almost done. I'll be okay. No need to worry about me. Are you sure? Alright, if you say so. Oh, that's right. There's some valuable info that I wanted to share with you. I was actually keeping it quiet, hoping you'd notice on your own. But since it doesn't look like you will, I guess I'll have to tell you. Valuable info? Uh-huh. You know that there is a red vector box inside the encephalon, right? You mean the red vector box where all the equipment is kept? Yes, that's the one. We put a little something in there for you to show our appreciation for all your hard work. We're hoping you would pick it up during the last experiment, but considering how things went, you definitely didn't have time to find it. Anyway, I think you'll like it. So it's a little bit worth going back to diving in. So thanks for watching for now. Until next time, to be continued, baby.